Okay. So I'd love to take you back to 2023. This was when you tried to complete the Mallorca to Ibiza swim. I know this is a tough one, but I do feel from our conversations in the past, it's something which has changed you as a person and changed your approach to swimming. The swim was meant to be a 100-mile swim from Mallorca to Ibiza. What happened? We all know that you decided to stop. Why did that happen? What happened there?
Yeah, so going into the swim, I was already a world record holder, and I attempted to swim from Mallorca to Ibiza, crossing and around Ibiza. So that's how the distance is so long, because we swam from Mallorca to Ibiza and around Ibiza. That was the plan. About 16 hours into the swim, I got stung by my first jellyfish. The sun had already set at this point, and it's pitch black at night. You are there on the boat, you understand that when we're swimming there's no lights on, there's no one with torches on. So once you get stung by a jellyfish at night, immediately your senses are like super heightened. And did another 3-4 strokes and got stung another 3 times. And again, it's normal for me to get stung by jellyfish hundreds of times. But again, started to try and look for these jellyfish. I can't even see my hand in front of me right now because it's pitch black. It's the middle of the night. And I started to feel like it's really not good that I got stung 5 times in 30 seconds. Did another few strokes and got stung another 9 times. I put my head up, told the team, put on the torches. Torches are on, I put my face in the water, and it's like I've been transported into a jellyfish aquarium. And again, at this moment, I didn't think I was going to be stopping. I thought this would be a short period, but 3 hours passed and about 60, 70 jellyfish stings. My whole body was full of scars, lacerations, vibrating from all the venom inside of me. And it felt like it was no longer safe for me to keep swimming, because if I had to go into an epileptic fit with all that venom inside me, then someone from the team would have to jump into the jellyfish infested water, drag me out onto a boat, dead weight. It would have been complete mess.
So you continued swimming for 3 hours through jellyfish?
Through jellyfish, through the middle of the night, yes.
That is insane. And is it typically abnormal to get stung by a jellyfish at night? Like, would it typically happen during the day if it were to happen, or does it happen sometimes?
So when it's a full moon, the jellyfish are attracted to the light, so they would come up, but it's unlikely to be in such a huge swarm. We're talking kilometers of jellyfish after jellyfish after jellyfish. And we were basically moving forward through the pot where there were no jellyfish. As time went on, I really started to no longer be present anymore. So thinking about the future, if I don't get stung again by another jellyfish, how am I going to keep swimming? I'm wounded, I'm tired. Lack of focus.
That is a complete killer for your
lack
mindset.
Lack of focus, lack of efficiency. It just starts to tumble down. And I obviously found this out after cycling through those stories hundreds and hundreds of times, because I knew it was no longer safe for me to swim, but it was what happened. Why did I stop? What caused it to stop? What went through my mind those last moments, or the build-up of the last 30 minutes?
Before you stopped?
Yeah, it was because the lack of focus. Then I was if I got stung 40 times in the first 2 hours, I got stung 30 in the last hour.
Wow. And by the end of it, how many times had you gotten stung?
It's impossible to tell. It was just... There are videos, tens.
Wow. I mean, I've seen photos of your body after that.
Yeah.
You were in bits, so that's quite insane. Obviously, very few people would consider this a failure. It sounds like an extrinsic factor which gave you no control, but I know you look at this as a failure, and I know it changed you as a person.
Yeah, but basically, it was very difficult for me to accept, right? Because I didn't stop because I wasn't capable of doing it. It was something that was out of my control, something that I never even came into my space. When you're going into these swims, the last thing you are thinking of is that you are going to fail, right? Anyone who thinks that I'm going to fail is not part of this team. We need to be a unit of everyone who believes in this mission and this goal that we have.
So you're tens, if not hundreds of jellyfish bites in, you stop, and I know that moment really had a profound effect on you and changed the way you think about these swims. It changed your preparation, it changed almost your psyche. Could you walk me through that? Like, what changed in that moment?
Yeah, one of the biggest things was I went into it thinking I know everything. I've done 4 swims, if not 5 swims in a row, ended up the world record holder, and came from thinking I know everything when I actually know nothing. And how I'm not able to focus when the time really counts. It's easy to focus in the beginning when you're healthy, when you're fresh, but when things are going wrong, this is when you need to stand up and be counted within yourself. And so this is where the ocean mindset was born. This is when everything just went like, I know nothing.
Wow.
And I'm
Was it
now going to
humbling?
learn as much as I can.
Was it humbling for you? Like, was it a moment where you felt invincible and all of a sudden you're human again?
Yes, I would say so. Not, I wouldn't say invincible, but it's just not in my field of anything that it wasn't going to happen. And then it happened. It didn't happen because of something out of my control. That's what I thought in the beginning. But then ultimately, I could control many things.
Here at Rise, we know that sleep is the best recovery your body can get. And everyone knows that if you want proper sleep, you need a fantastic mattress. And that's where our recovery partner, Haga, comes in. Haga Sleep is a local Maltese company that stands tall behind their first product, the Haga mattress. Made using their patented Zetic foam, it's a metamaterial that adapts to your body and hugs you back. If you'd like to connect with Haga, you can book a consultation either here in our Balsam facility or at their Slima pop-up. Or if you're ready to buy, head on to hagasleep.com/rise for an exclusive 15% discount on their mattresses. This offer runs through 2026.